Good evening and welcome to my end of the week recap video here for the S&P 500. I have been able to add in a couple of new positions here. Thursday, I got in some 21 September 287 calls here. Per my plan, I didn't get in quite as close to the 21 EMA as I like, but this was a nice break above a technical level. Went in the money here towards the end of the day on Thursday. Did not close those out. Want to hold those into next week and see what happens. I also added today. I got in some 16 November 320 calls here at 8 cents. This is specifically for the purpose of next earnings season catalyst. I want to go ahead and start getting into something for post earnings now. I'm still very strongly believing this is the next leg up in the market, even if we have another down week. I don't see this reversing and coming back all the way down yet, and I'll get to that in a moment. Also at the end of the day today, I did add into these 287 calls here at 250. Got an excellent fill towards the end of the day. And now to the trade plan that I'll be looking for next week. This here was my level for Thursday. Followed my plan exactly. If we get a nice strong break above this wedge, I will add into these 287 calls and look to start taking profits off at 290 because that's a nice round number, and then up here between 291 and 291.75 as a retest of that previous high. If for some reason those trades or this trade doesn't materialize and price action rolls down much further than 286.50, I will close out these 287s and look for the next support down here, most likely the 50 SMA for 283 calls with 4 weeks of time, or the 200 SMA way down here. I'll look for 275 calls about 4 weeks in the future. Although price action on this little bit of a narrow-minded chart, narrow time frame I should say, 30 minutes over a period of a week and a half, it has been bearish. Bears have had some nice wins here, but if you look a little bit closer, you can see where the volume starts to come in here on a lower wick, on another lower wick. All this volume was at lows Thursday. Today, another strong move up. It looked like a rejection of lows. Volume midday again came off the same area of support, and of course into the close was a massive volume spike. So there's definitely participation at this level for the S&P 500, which also coincides with what was the previous all-time high. I'd say within a couple of points is perfectly acceptable for something that's trading at $287 a share. This here's the weekly time frame, coming close to hitting my W target way up here at 292.5, 293-ish area. A little bit of a pullback is completely acceptable in my opinion, and the uptrend is still very much intact. All the bears that are getting excited about making their little 3, 4, 5% drops, congratulations. Bulls are still running the market, and just watch out and manage your risk properly. Monthly time frame here, still nothing scary. Still an inside month, a little bit of selling. Again, normal to see some profit taking. And even if it does come steaming back down, rolls down through some of these levels, we have all the way until 253-ish roughly until there's a new lower high set up, and it could potentially be considered a bear market. Now onto the daily time frame. Huge volume, as I've already pointed out, in the 30-minute time frame. At one of my very important levels, one of my favorite levels, the 21 EMA. Very nice green close. Bulls did push up. They did run into resistance at an algo technical level of 8 EMA right here, and push it down a little bit further, but they still were able to hold some ground and keep price action off of the lows. So for those reasons, I'm looking for the S&P 500 to go ahead and continue up higher. I do have an overall target for the time being until something changes. I'm looking for the S&P 500 to get up into between 320 and 340. No time frame, but I'm going to continue trading it from the bullish side until something outside of the markets changes things. That's my trade plan for next week. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Come join us at the Trade Crew chat room. It is a free chat. Have a good weekend and good luck.